Okay, today we're going to be installing the K&N high flow filters in the 2006 Royal Star. See how it goes. Okay, we're going to try to do this without taking the fairing off, which is what the book recommends. Basically all you need to do is right there, if you can see it. It's a little hard without some light. There's a 10mm bolt. Same thing underneath, 10mm bolt down there, and then you have your clamp right there. That's just a Phillips clamp. So we're going to try to get that off without taking the fairing off. So all you need, really, the bottom one is easy. The top one is a little harder. All you really need is something long enough, kind of like this, what I've got. Little 1/4-inch set comes in handy. Get in here and push back on the fairing a little bit. Oh, right there, sorry, I had to change the socket. And then just take that 10mm bolt out. Sorry about the camera, trying to hold it with one hand. Once that one's out and loose, you can take this one off. I had already pre-loosened them, trying to figure out how to do it. Get that off. There we go. Get that one out of there. At that point, it's loose, and all you got to do is loosen the clamp right here, and simply pull it off. Okay, we've got it off now. If you look on the back, you'll see 5 Phillips head screws. Just take those out to separate it. Last one. Okay, once you got all the screws out, you simply just pull it apart. See the filter right there? Just gotta, oh no, we have 2 screws right there at the top, as you can see, that we're gonna have to take out. Once those 2 screws are out, you just simply lift it out. It comes right off. You'll see this has a little sponge piece right here to keep it in place, to seal it actually. Okay, so you want to take it. You're going to want to clean this all out for the new seal to make a good adhesion. For that, I'm just going to use some alcohol wipes and wipe it all down and get it all clean. So you want to just get the alcohol in there, scrub it real good. Seems like there's a whole lot of stuff in there. Okay, that should be good. Let that dry. Okay, if you notice, the new K&N, it's still in the bag here, is a little bit shorter than the original, as it has this top piece right here. I'm guessing that would push up against the other one to keep it from rattling or what have you in the box, but it's got 2 screws, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. We'll see what happens. Okay, this is the seal that comes with the K&N. Basically, you're just going to stick it right in here like this. This little piece of paper comes off, and it helps adhere to the filter to create the good seal. Alright, let's get this opened up. Alright, I've got the filter out of the bag. They are pre-oiled, so you don't have to oil them or anything. They're ready to go right from the bag. I'm going to set this down right here. Take and go ahead and peel the paper backing. If you notice, it's sticky, but not very sticky. So we're going to put that in here. I think it's going to be the easiest way. Take your filter, match up your holes. You're going to go right up here. There's a little tab at the bottom that's got to slide in first. So you want to slide that on in there. Press it down. And then put the screws in the top. Okay, you're going to notice this bottom tab right here. And you have this little piece on the top right here. When you put this into the housing, that little metal tab has to go down in and then fold down like that. I'm having a little trouble getting it to go in to this top piece here. So you're going to have to work that a little bit. Make sure you get it all the way in there and seat it down properly so that it'll seal. Okay, I actually had to take a flathead screwdriver and just kind of wedge a little bit to create enough space to get it to click in there real good. And then once I screwed in the screws, it went down all the way and seated properly. Shouldn't have any problems with the seals. Okay, once you have those 2 screws and everything's flush and sealed well, you just gotta finish putting it back together like so. It just kind of goes in there, and then you replace it with the screws that you took out. They're pretty long, but not too bad. Probably should have used a drill attachment, get it done a lot faster, but you risk stripping them, and that wouldn't be a good thing. You'd be buying a new box. Alright, we're gonna get all these in. Alright, we're getting our last one down in there now. Doesn't have to be real tight. You don't want to strip out the plastic. It's just going into plastic. So that's it. You have your piece already done, and all you got to do now is get it back on the motorcycle. Alright, we're going to get it back in here. Basically, you just do the same thing you did in reverse. First thing you want to do is get it up forward some so that you can get this in here. Probably got to do it a little bit like that. There we go. Now using your 10mm, finally getting the bottom one first is easier. And you get that top one. This is the harder one because you got to make sure you don't end up stripping it or cross-threading it. So you got to push up on the fairing a little bit. Tighten it down. There we go. And last but not least, tighten this down right here, the clamp. Keep it from sucking air through there. Get a good airflow. Okay, and there you have it, installed without taking the fairing off. Can't beat that. Now just do the same thing for the other side and you're ready to go.